Have you ever felt like your life would never change? Have you ever prayed and wondered if heaven was silent? Have you ever looked around and thought everybody else was moving forward while you were stuck in the same place? There are people listening to me right now who are tired. Tired of waiting, tired of struggling, tired of disappointment, tired of praying the same prayer over and over again. But I came with a word from the Lord today. God is about to change your story overnight. The enemy wants you to believe nothing will ever change. He wants you to think your current season is permanent. But our God is a God of sudden turnarounds. Our God is a God who can shift your life in one moment. One phone call can change everything. One opportunity can change everything. One divine appointment can change everything. One touch from God can reverse years of pain. The Bible says in Psalm 35, "Weeping may stay through the night, but joy comes in the morning." That means your pain has an expiration date. Your struggle is temporary. Your night season will not last forever. Morning is coming. Breakthrough is coming. Healing is coming. Restoration is coming. Look at Joseph. Joseph was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. Everything about Joseph's life looked unfair. He had dreams from God, but instead of a palace, he found himself in a prison. Instead of honor, he experienced humiliation. Instead of celebration, he experienced suffering. Maybe some of you can relate to Joseph. You know what it feels like to be misunderstood. You know what it feels like to be forgotten. You know what it feels like to watch others move ahead while you remain stuck. But what Joseph did not realize was that God was working behind the scenes the entire time. Every betrayal was preparation. Every delay was preparation. Every painful season was preparing him for purpose. And then suddenly, overnight, everything changed. One night Pharaoh had a dream nobody could interpret. Suddenly, the cupbearer remembered Joseph. In one moment, Joseph was called out of prison. In one moment, he shaved, changed clothes, and stood before Pharaoh. In one moment, the prisoner became the leader of a nation. The same people who ignored him could no longer ignore him, because God had elevated him publicly. Do not underestimate what God can do suddenly. The prison could not stop Joseph's destiny. The betrayal could not stop Joseph's destiny. The delay could not stop Joseph's destiny. And what God has ordained for your life cannot be stopped by people, opposition, or delay. Some of you are frustrated because you think God is late, but God is never late. God moves at the appointed time. If Joseph had been released too early, he would have missed the palace. If David had become king too early, he would not have been ready to lead. God understands timing better than we do. The Bible says in Isaiah 60:22, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen quickly." Did you hear that? Quickly, suddenly, unexpectedly. God can do in one day what takes humans years to accomplish. David understood this reality. David was just a shepherd boy, forgotten by his own family. When Samuel came to anoint the next king, David's father did not even invite him into the house. Imagine being overlooked by your own family. Imagine being counted out by the people closest to you. Yet while David was in the field faithfully serving, God was preparing his promotion. People may overlook you, but God has not forgotten you. People may ignore your value, but heaven knows your name. The oil did not flow on David's brothers. The oil flowed on the one everyone overlooked. God specializes in choosing the unlikely person. God specializes in raising up the rejected. God specializes in taking ordinary people extraordinary things through them. David went from the field to the palace. Joseph went from prison to the palace. Ruth went from mourning to restoration. Esther went from orphan to queen. Blind Bartimaeus went from begging to seeing. The woman with the issue of blood went from suffering to healing in one encounter with Jesus. Your current chapter is not your final chapter. Some people listening right now have been living under discouragement. The enemy has whispered lies into your mind. Nothing will change. You will always struggle. Your family will never be restored. Your dreams are dead, but the devil is a liar. God is still writing your story. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that God works all things together for the good of those who love him, who are called according to his purpose." Not some things, all things, the heartbreak, the betrayal, the tears, the closed doors, the disappointment. God can use every piece of your pain and turn it into purpose. You may feel delayed, but you are not denied. There is a reason the enemy attacks you so hard. There is a reason the warfare has been intense. There is a reason you have faced opposition. The enemy attacks people who carry purpose. He attacks people who carry destiny. He attacks people who are close to breakthrough. Sometimes the greatest spiritual attacks happen right before the greatest miracles. Right before Israel crossed the Red Sea, Pharaoh chased them. Right before Lazarus came out of the tomb, death looked victorious. Right before Jesus rose from the grave, darkness covered the earth, but resurrection was coming. And I believe somebody watching today is standing on the edge of a suddenly moment. God is about to open doors no man can shut. God is about to restore what was stolen. God is about to surprise you with favor you did not expect. Do not quit in the middle of your process. The enemy wants you to walk away right before the breakthrough arrives. He wants you to give up praying, give up believing, give up trusting God. But your miracle may be one step away. Your answered prayer may be closer than you think. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due time we will reap a harvest, if we do not give up." Your due season is coming. Your harvest is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. I know it hurts when you cannot see results immediately. I know it hurts when prayers seem unanswered. But faith means trusting God, even when you cannot see the full picture. Faith means believing God is working even in silence. Faith means standing when everything around you says quit. God has not abandoned you. Some of the greatest blessings in your life will arrive unexpectedly. Suddenly the job opportunity appears. Suddenly the healing manifests. Suddenly the relationship is restored. Suddenly the financial breakthrough comes. Suddenly the burden lifts. Suddenly peace returns. And when God changes your story, nobody will be able to take the credit except him. Joseph could not take credit for the palace. David could not take credit for the throne. Gideon could not take credit for the victory. The glory belonged to God. Your testimony is going to reveal the power of God to people around you. The same people who doubted you will witness what God does in your life. The same people who rejected you will see God elevate you. The same people who thought your story was over will watch God rewrite your future. Do not let temporary pain make you forget eternal promises. Your delay is not destruction. Your waiting season is not punishment. Sometimes God develops you in hidden places before he reveals you publicly. Roots grow underground before fruit appears above ground. God is building strength in you right now. You are not buried, you are planted. planted seeds eventually rise. I believe God is raising up people who will not lose faith in difficult seasons. People who will keep worshiping through pain. People who will keep praying through uncertainty. People who will keep believing through disappointment. Because those who trust in the Lord will never be put to shame. Today, I want you to stop speaking defeat over your future. Stop declaring hopelessness over your life. Stop agreeing with fear. Your words matter. Speak life. Speak faith. Speak God's promises over your situation. Say, my story is changing. Say, God is working on my behalf. Say, my breakthrough is coming. Say, God will finish what He started in me. The God who opened prison doors for Paul and Silas is still powerful today. The God who parted the Red Sea is still powerful today. The God who raised Jesus from the dead is still powerful today. Nothing is impossible for Him. So keep trusting, keep believing, keep praying, keep standing, because suddenly, unexpectedly, overnight, God can change everything. And when your breakthrough comes, remember this moment. Remember that God was faithful all along. Remember that He never left you. Remember that the same God who carried you through the valley also brought you into victory. Your story is not ending in defeat. Your story is ending in victory. Your story is ending in breakthrough. Your story is ending in restoration. Because God is about to change your story overnight.